In this video, I'm going to share with you the approach to hotel fire safety. You ready? Let's go. Welcome, I'm Malachi Simmons Jr. and this is Hotel Soldier, with a mission to provide you all things hotel to your front lines. On this channel, I give you the 3 I's, which is information, instructions, and interviews. Information on all things in the hotel industry, instructions on various tasks in the hotel industry, and interviews with individuals associated with the hotel industry. Now, if you're new to Hotel Soldier and you want to see this video and other videos like this video, hit on the red subscribe button at the bottom, along with the notification bell for Hotel Soldier. Hotel fire safety is vital to any hotel for 2 main reasons. 1, it reduces the likelihood for a fire to occur on a hotel property. 2, it saves lives. So let me show you some approaches to hotel fire safety. Let's begin in the room with the smoke detectors. In the room, the smoke detectors are usually mounted to the ceiling or on the wall somewhere. Now they're usually plugged into a central fire alarm system to allow power and also monitor any issues throughout the hotel. Now they also have a 9-volt battery inside it for backup. Now the smoke detectors should never be tampered with or disabled, just for the guest safety. Now the next approach we're going to talk about are the alarms throughout the hotel. Now when you hear alarms sounding or see alarm flashing, take the appropriate action. Now the next approach we're going to talk about are the sprinkler system. Now the sprinkler systems are placed throughout the hotel and use a high pressure water system to extinguish fires. Now the sprinkler system may have small signage beside them, such as never hang objects on sprinklers, or contact where sprinklers will cause flooding. With the sprinkler system, let's talk to a professional and an expert on how the system actually operates. So I'm here with one of my experts, professionals of the water sprinkler system, Mario. Mario, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Malachi?
I'm doing well. So this sprinkler system, what is it? Exactly.
The sprinkler system is very important for fire safety. It's essential. You gotta have sprinkler systems when you're dealing with fire safety, in order for you to sprinkle and spray buildings and keeping people safe.
Okay. So what we talking about buildings like hotels and commercials?
All types of buildings. You have them in every building nowadays. You have them in hotels, you have them in apartment buildings, you have them in hospitals, you have them in schools, commercial, industrial, and residential.
Okay, so how long you been doing this for?
I've been doing it like 4 years.
4 years?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how exactly does it work? I mean, how it go off?
A sprinkler system, it's not hard, but it is. It's a design. You know, you get your main water feed coming from the underground, which is off the sewer system. And once you get that installed into the building, it's based off of a design that you have to construct through the city. And sprinkler heads are located based on the size and the structure of the room. Every sprinkler head has a 10-foot range from spraying. So if you have a 30-foot room, you're going to have at least 3 sprinkler heads in each room. And one thing that we go off of, if you go into a corner of a room and you look up and try to see a sprinkler head and you don't see a sprinkler head, that means that corner of that room is not getting sprayed.
Okay, so it's like a line of sight.
Yes, it is, exactly.
Okay, and so you mean it's like on heat? Like a certain temperature?
Yes, every sprinkler head has different temperatures. 155 is standard for basic rooms and basic places. Then you have 186s, which is called high temp, 175, which are high temp. And those are put based on the type of things that's going on. Like in industrial, you're gonna have, majority you'll have 175s to 186 to 200 because of the heat inside those buildings. Like if you have, like in the heating room or like in any kind of room where you're gonna have a whole lot of heat, then you'll have a higher temp head. But like standards for a hotel room and rooms and basic rooms is 155.
Okay. And so can you have any cold places like a refrigerator or something?
Yes. See, then that's a different type of system. That system right there is called a dry system. And those basically are placed in systems that go below freezing. So, you know, water freezes at a certain temperature. So once water freezes into a pipe, into this pipe system, it expands and it goes to the head. And once it expands, the head is bust. And then it's compromised. Because once it gets warm again, or let's just say you have a fire, there's no water, all the water in the pipe is frozen. So it won't get sprayed. So that's why it's called a dry system. When you have a dry system, it's just air. That's exactly what it is, it's air. But when the head goes off, water comes from the underground and goes and shoots in like 10 seconds.
Sprays everything.
And it'll spray and it'll put the fire out. But it's always dry. And those are basically, you have them in a lot of parking decks where you have occupancies on top. You have parking decks where occupancies on top. You have a dry system in that. You have a dry system in freezers. You have a dry system in anything that is below, that the temperature gets below freezing.
Okay. So how many days you do, like 2 or 3 days a week, 4 days a week? How
Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday on call if need be.
All the time.
All the time.
Okay, and so you can put this in the dock?
Yes, sir.
Underwater?
Yes, sir.
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Oh, I guess I could really consider you a real, true hotel soldier.
Yes, indeed.
Now, an expert professional mentioned about the water being delivered from an underground source for the sprinkler system. Now, once it reaches out the hotel, they're delivered through the hotel through some high pressure pipes. Let's take a look at some high pressure pipes. Most hotels have sprinkler systems that are connected together with pipes throughout the entire hotel, like this one right here. This particular pipe has valves to shut off the water and control the flow. Also, it has dials to make sure the pressure is correct throughout the entire property. Next, we'll take a look at the Mercy exit instructions. Now, these are your Mercy exit instructions. Now, these Mercy instructions give you detailed information. Now, the first thing it tells you is where you are. Next, it tells you pull station, which are the red handles in the hallway that you pull to sound the alarm. Next, fire exits. Fire extinguishers, usually in the middle of the hallway. Stairs that you use instead of the elevators because you may get trapped inside due to power loss. And elevators marked with an X telling you once again do not use them because you may get trapped inside. Now, fire instructions basically saying the first thing it says, grab your room key. Next, you check the door to see if the door is hot. If it's not, you check the hallway and see if the hallway is clear. If the hallway is clear, you take the stairs instead of the elevator, once again, because you may get trapped inside. Next, if you know there's a fire and you see smoke, first thing you do is you get a wet towel and you put it at the bottom of the door. Next, you call the operator or designated representative of the hotel and say, hey, I'm trapped in this particular room. Next, you cut off all the hayseeds and all the heaters. Then you lay low. Then you wait for help to come. And those are your Mercy exit instructions. Next are the fire extinguishers. Another approach to hotel fire safety is the fire extinguisher. Now, this particular fire extinguisher is a dry chemical fire extinguisher used to put out any fire with inside the hotel. Now, there also is a wall-mounted fire extinguisher with an alarm on it. Basically, if you pull the fire extinguisher away from the wall, alarm is sounding, saying that hey, there's a fire extinguisher being used somewhere inside the hotel. Now, once a month, a designated representative comes by and checks this fire extinguisher and indicated with his yellow card and writes down the dates of the last time it was checked. Also, when they come and check it, they want to check to see the body of the fire extinguisher don't have any rust or dents or cracks inside the fire extinguisher. Also, make sure the hose is connected to the fire extinguisher with no dry rot. Make sure the lever is working properly on top. The seal is not broken or tampered with. the pin is still in place. And also a dial with a green zone and a yellow line indicating that it's properly charged. Now this particular fire station has directions. 1, you pull the pin. 2, you start up at 8 feet away from the fire. 3, aim at the base of the fire. 4, you squeeze the lever and sweep side to side. Now there's an acronym for that. It's called PASS. Pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. And that is your last approach to hotel fire safety. Now those were some approaches to hotel fire safety, which is a vital part of any hotel. Now make sure to click on the like button and leave a comment. And if you want to see this video and other videos like this video, click on the red subscribe button at the bottom along with the notification bell for Hotel Soldier, with a mission to value all things hotel to your front lines.